Aynur Tursunbayeva with guests of the studio cooks dishes of Oriental cuisine. Qazaq Life, Tagam.
Hello, friends. This is Tagam program. The guest of today's program is a famous designer, a favorite fashion designer, Aida Kaumenova. Greetings to everyone. Welcome. Aynur, I was so prepared. Aida Kaumenova, designer. Aida Kaumenova, brand founder. Favorite dish, tom yum. Favorite drink, coffee. Favorite color, white. Favorite designer, Karl Lagerfeld. Favorite song, Sen Originalsen. Many people are well aware that there are a lot of fashion designers in our country. This is a very good trend that shows that our country is developing. Aida was my first favorite, even my own designer. Many know that 90% of my stage clothes are from Aida's hands. Therefore, I want to thank you for coming to us, to our program, Tagam. Thank you, Aynur. I came especially for you, from Almaty. Especially from Almaty. They said that Aynur is inviting, so here I am. Many people know that Aida married a native of Shymkent. What kind of food will you cook for us today, Aida? I will share the recipe of the dish, which I learned myself. We will cook Georgian national dish, Badrigani. I will note that there are a lot of products in the kitchen, but I do not understand. Is it a salad or a dish? We can't say it's a salad. This is a dish. The second course. What products do we need for it? We'll take the eggplant, add walnuts, butter, garlic, and cilantro. And we will add spices. We have turmeric. The dish is very tasty. It's very easy to cook. Are we going to add fruits also? From fruits, we will make a drink. This drink is very useful, especially for women. It clears your face and cleans your organism. I prepare this beverage very often. I will start the preparation. And I will start cooking the dish. I'll give you the gloves. For guests who come to our kitchen, we tie an apron and put on gloves. Great. In this regard, we express our gratitude to AJK for the opportunity to shoot today's program. To prepare this dish, where to start? First of all, cut the eggplant into thin strips. Okay, I will thinly slice it. Yes, thinly slice it. Then we will fry the strips. Yes, we will. Now we need to pour water into this container. Inside, we will put the eggplant. It's desirable to keep an eggplant in salt water for some time. Shall I get some water? Yes. Then add salt. Then add salt to them. Would it be enough? Yes. Aida, where did you learn to cook this dish? From the internet, Instagram. Did you try to cook it at home? Once or twice I cooked. I like it because it's a healthy dish. That is, we cut the eggplant into thin strips, keep it in the salted water. How long do we keep it? 10 minutes or enough. 10 minutes, right. And for the preparation of this drink, what do we need? First, we take a cucumber. We cleanse it from peel. Do we remove the peel? Yes, without fail, because all the nitrates are collected in it. Even so, I read somewhere that vegetables should not be peeled. They store all the vitamins. Yes, it used to be before. Now it's not so. Now let's talk about you. Aida Kaumenova is from Jitisu. Many know it or not, but Aida is a wife of a person from south of Kazakhstan. How does it feel for a girl from Jitisu who didn't know Kazakh language to be a wife in the south? In general, Aynur, I'm a person who knows Kazakh. Since childhood, I grew up in the countryside. My grandparents lived in the village. I knew Kazakh. But for 11 years at school and 6 years at the university, I studied in the Russian language. In what university? Almaty University of Technology. And what was the specialty? My specialty was engineer designer, the designer of garments. Then I went to graduate school. Then I studied in Italy, in Italian. So I studied and studied and forgot your language. Yes. In general, Aida, the love of poetry is inherited. So is the singing. They say that the voice is given by God. And what about the fashion? Is it inherited or does it appear over time? In our time when we entered the university, we chose the university where there is less competition. Did you choose the profession of designer or was it a forced choice? I think everyone has their own talent, but people do not feel it and sometimes forget it. As a result of the wrong choice of educational institution, they may forget and not reveal their main talent. My father noticed my ability. After school, I thought, I'd be an artist. So were you good at drawing? Yes, I was good at drawing. Then my father said to me, my soul, there are many artists. I know so many artists who are only famous after death. Yes, became famous. Yes, you don't need such life. You better become a designer of garments, he said. Your father gave you a very good direction. Yes. Then after listening to my father, I learned the specialty, I graduated, and achieved what I wanted. But I think for any business to do well, talent alone is not enough. Plus, it requires knowledge and work. A tireless work. You need to work. You're so right. Today we are grateful that people's well-being is improving. There are social networks, people are educated. In general, did the palate of the population have increased compared to the past? I think the palate has changed because there's a lot of competition right now. Everyone finds everything on the internet. Thanks to this, they give an assessment. People don't just throw money around. If they buy something, then they carefully study the product. They look at the quality. Yes, on quality, not on prices. Shall I put the cucumbers? Yes, please. According to Aida Kaumenova's recipe, we're preparing a vitamin-invigorating drink that cleanses the body. For this, we added apples, pears, and cucumbers, and lemon. We squeezed the lemon, yes. We added cucumbers, apples, pears, and lemon juice. Done. It's very tasty. We call it fresh, natural, healthy, and quickly prepared. If you drink daily at home, it really cleanses your body. Because it's rich in vitamins and has a refreshing property. Be sure to teach your children from an early age to drink this drink. It's useful and saves money. Natural juices are very expensive. Let's drink. Delicious. It's wonderful. It's sweet, delicious, and healthy. Now our eggplant must have absorbed the salt water. I'll heat the pan. Will we fry it in a vegetable oil? Yes, on vegetable. We need a little of it. Pour a little. Now we put some walnuts in the blender. How much vegetable oil to pour? About 6 spoons. First, we need to grind the coriander in the blender. I think that's enough. It will be superfluous. First, let's chop it here. Does it turn on here? Let's grind a little more. Will we add walnuts here? Yes. What a smell. It's sensational. Now the walnut will release its fat. Now let's take the garlic. I think 2 heads of garlic are enough. Ainur, look how it smells. I think we need to add butter. Let's add some butter. Isn't eggplant thick? Shall we fry it? Yes, it seems a little thick. Let's make it thinner. Here our eggplants are already fried. Let's not make them oily. How long will we fry it? Let them turn brown. Okay. How often do you cook at home? I cook every day after work. But I cook quick meals because there's not much time. I come home at 8 in the evening. We must have dinner before 9 or 10. What is the husband's demand for food? My husband loves the food I love. Coming home, he does not require complex dishes like meatloaf. That's good. Ainur, in order to reduce the oiliness, you need to put the eggplant on a napkin. It absorbs oil, right? Yes, it absorbs. It's a good way. We need to fry to the maximum brown color, don't we? Yes, we do. It will be tastier. I think that today's style of Aida Kaumenova is unique. The audience will probably agree with me. I don't remember seeing Aida wear clothes from other designers. Today you are in a jacket and a bow, in the color of it. Yes, is that your design? Yes, I was specially prepared. To keep the hair from falling, you need to wear a headdress. So I decided to wear this beautiful headband. Currently, Aida Kaumenova pays great attention to Muslim clothing. I've bought from you myself a few times. Is it because you're a southern daughter-in-law or not? I think our Qazaq women are so beautiful.
Сондай сұлу келіншектер ғой. Олар деген мен оларды үйретіп жатырмын.
I teach them how to dress.
Қазақтың әйелі тура арабтың әйелі сияқты.
A Kazakh woman should not be dressed like an Arab woman.
Өйткені өзіміздің дәстүріміз.
Because we have our own traditions
ата-бабалардан келе жатқан.
that come from our ancestors. Kazakh women did not wear black. They didn't wear a black headdress also, did they? With patterns, they used embroidery. In the month of Ramadan, I made a video on Instagram. I created a new original collection for the month of Ramadan. I showed our women how to dress. Everyone liked it and most of them bought these clothes. For example, I have a headband bow and my hair is collected. Yes. The bow is needed to keep the hair from falling. It's hygienic, beautiful, and gives femininity. It's true. How often do they order hats? There are many orders, so they are in demand. According to my observations, it's a great honor for Kazakh girls to wear a dress from Aida Kaumenova on their weddings. It seems that you have a lot of orders. It happens. If I'm not mistaken, I was in a wedding in Atyrau. The bride had a beautiful wedding dress. Is this dress from Aida Kaumenova? I asked, and she replied, no, it's from a local designer. But since I know Aida's works, I thought it was a dress from you, but it was a copy. How do you feel about plagiarism? I used to be offended by those who committed plagiarism. Later I realized that they repeat my brand, not the European brands. So they're following your example. Yes. If your work was bad, they wouldn't copy it. Yes, I think that, except me, no one can replicate the design I made. Yes, I'll finish about the case. The girl I saw at the wedding had different patterns on her dress. At first glance, the dress is similar. True to say, at first glance, one-to-one. Looking closer, I realized that the dress does not look like yours. The difference is very big. I'm not offended. Every designer and every person has his own way. Everyone has their own destiny, right? Of course, if you're a designer, you should respectively work well. Kazakhs have a good proverb, kindness will not cause harm. Yes, maybe they'll learn. They will learn to give their original identity to clothes. Eggplant is fried. What are we going to do now? Now we're going to put stuffing on it. Yes. We will wrap it like rolls. Usually we wrap a tomato in an eggplant. And cheese. Yes, having mixed, we used to put cheese and tomato, and this dish is quite different. A good hostess always has a varied menu. Even if you go to the market in the spice department, you will find all the spices at an affordable price. Look how we need to spread the sauce. We add walnuts, a few spices, and salt in the center, and put garlic. It's kind of an unusual dish. Yes, the taste is unusual. Let me try to wrap it.
Мына перчатка жақсы болды екен.
These gloves are so comfortable. Amazing. Is it a Georgian dish?
Грузин халқы.
Yes, it is a Georgian dish. It looks and smells special. Now let's taste it. We call it a snack, but as a salad, it's also good. In fact, this is an unusual dish. I don't have time to cook anything right now. But the drink, according to the recipe of Aida Kaumenova, I will definitely try to make at home and try to regularly drink it. Now we don't know what we drink. I saw on the internet there are those who sell tap water, posing it as a store water. I was surprised to find it out. Now you don't know whom to trust. There must be certification, but I think everyone needs to install a filter in the house. How can you buy water for the house all the time? With the filter, it's more profitable. Despite the fact there are many different dishes in restaurants, they cannot be compared with a home-cooked food. Nothing beats mom's food. Now I've learned it, too. I will prepare it for the arrival of guests. You're so talented. It's true to say, a talented person is talented in everything. Now we will decorate the dish. Probably the designer has a great skill in decorating dishes. Let's see. When you see the table at home, do you decorate it as well or not?
Мен ойлаймын, осы енді тырыссам,
I'm doing my best.
тамақты үйде бір рет қана
We eat at home only once, in the evening. No time to eat properly, as adults say it. Let's drink tea like normal human beings. And we are saying, now ourselves, let's have a good cup of tea. Let's do it like this.
енді ерекше айта алмаймын.
Nothing special or unusual,
Бірақ
but it's also an art.
ішіне мына лимонды
Now you can put this lemon.
былай үстіне салып қою болады. Өйткені лимонның қышқылығы
Since citric acid is very useful. Our unusual in taste and design Georgian dish, Badrigani, is ready. Thank you very much, Aida. Special thanks for your unusual dish, unusual bow, for your special smile that brightened up our today's program. I wish world glorification and the women of the whole world put on dresses from Aida Kaumenova. Amen. Let it be. We are regular customers of Aida Kaumenova. We always say that Aida is the best designer. You deserve the praise. A big thank you for your time and the arrival from Almaty. Let's see each other only on good occasions. Let the star hunt drown in abundance. And as the folk song says, what wealth is needed but health? So always be healthy.